Morning YouTube. It's raining and I'm in the garden again. Some of the things are so tall in the garden. I just couldn't wait to show them till next Saturday, or Sunday. So I'm gonna show them now. These sunflowers, so they're really tall. They have been getting eaten, and my sister just told me that it was flea beetles. And she saw in my video what the beetles look like, and those are flea beetles. So now I know. It's just been raining so much I can't put diatomaceous earth on anything. Hello, spider. Are you pruning for me? Another thing that's super tall are my pole beans. They started putting off fruit. Super exciting. And flowering. But those are just as tall as the sunflowers. If I had let them, I just made them climb along the trellis instead of climb up the sunflowers, because I want to be able to reach them if they did that. Someday they're gonna open up and they're gonna be so beautiful. These two look like they're about to open up, and that guy's already opened almost, like just barely. You can see the yellow. I'd say it's like 3 feet or 4 feet taller than me. So I'm 5'6", 6, 7, 8, 9 feet taller, 9 feet and 6 inches. Also, this Indian corn shot up in the past 2 weeks and has started to put out the ears, so yay, they'll help you guys get pollinated. They tasseled out weeks before the ears came on, so I hope, but I'm not sure. I got a lot more sod ripped up, so I'm gonna get this section so that it's a even rectangle, and between that and everything else, I suppose, that I already have cleared out, I will have enough room to plant my second succession of everything. Plans. So I planted like over 30 tomato starts, but not all of them germinated. So I think I have probably 25 tomatoes, and which is a few more than I had before when I started this first round. Anyways, the plan. I'm gonna plant my bush beans and pole beans here along this row from this spot all the way to the fence. And then in the gaps, I am going to plant brassicas. Now I have kale, cabbage, and I believe broccoli started already. So those are gonna fit between the gaps. I don't have very many of those, though I started over 30 of those altogether, brassicas. I don't think very many of them germinated. I got the seeds from a different place, and I don't know if I'll get them from there again if the germination rate was so bad. I planted 18 of kale, 18 of cabbage, and 18 of broccoli. And I think I got less than half of each of those things germinated, which it could have been the heat too. So I'm gonna give them another try when it gets a little cooler. I'm gonna do a little bit of pruning while we talk. I've been pulling off the bottom leaves of my sunflowers, just like that. Sometimes I'll give them to the chickens, sometimes I'll just throw them on the ground, let them break down on their own. But I think that's been helping them. They seem to be doing better because of it. There hasn't been very many things laying eggs on the sunflowers, though I have seen it a couple of times. Most of the things are laying eggs on the squash, the zucchini, the pumpkins, and my yellow squash. So, interesting. So I'll pull the leaves off that look like that or worse. This is all an experiment too. Like, if anybody's watching and they're like, I don't really know, because I don't usually get very many views on my videos, but watch the video for a little while and wait to see the outcome if I post about it, because I don't know what I'm doing, and I'm not trying to guide anybody. I'm just sharing what I'm learning. Jack likes to play with the chickies, though he'll start freaking out if they start pecking at his feet. Can you say hi? look at all of those flowers. Goodness me. I don't know what kind of bug this is, or if it's a pest, or if I should leave him alone, because I've seen them around everything. It doesn't really look like there's any damage where he is. I don't know. We'll see. I'll tuck this guy back into the fence so he doesn't lean over and get all dirty. So observing these pole beans, or bush beans, sorry, I don't know if it's just because they're in a better spot. I've been able to take care of them a little bit better, but they seem to be putting off way more fruit, or at least like I pruned these ones. As I saw leaves come on them that looked bad, I was pulling them off right away, and I can see the beans a lot easier now. I don't have to move the leaves up and out of the way. And maybe that's it, but I saw something I needed to prune. Half-eaten leaf. Yep. I think I might actually do a little bit of fertilizing today. Oh. I'm gonna leave that and see if that scabs over. This is a wonky tomato plant. Oh, sucker. Let's see it right here. Be gone. Another sucker. I think I spot some hornworm damage. We must hunt for him. Dang it. Just checked for suckers too, and they grow quickly. I thought I saw some hornworm damage, but I couldn't find the hornworm. Let's see. I don't know. They're so hard to see, but then once you see it, you can't like look away. Where are you hiding? Look at that. A bubble of water. Look at all these tomatoes. Ripened so I can eat you. Now the strategy hasn't helped me so far, but I've heard that hornworms prefer the top of the plant, the new growth. So start looking for them at the new growth and work your way down. Which is what I'm trying, but they're still so hard to see, I can't find them. I think I accidentally topped this tomato plant, though, I don't know. A little bit of new growth. I don't know if you can top indeterminate tomatoes. Just remembering which ones were started from seed, inside, outside. These two were started outside. This one was started outside. And I think this one and this one were started inside or outside. So there's another sucker. So this, I know this is the new growth and this is the sucker. Just so I don't top it. Alright, so I learned that this spotting is called bacterial spot. And it is not something that makes the tomatoes inedible. And it's just not pretty. And this is just cracking from the rain. We are getting a lot of rain. This vlog is turning into a bonus garden tour. I'd count the cucumbers with me. We're starting at the top. Oh, a tiny little baby one. That's not quite set yet. That's just a female bud. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 pickles. Oh, 9. I don't know if that one's gonna make it. On 1, or that's 2 actually. 1, 2. So tall. The next 2 pickle plants. We've got bee. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Makes 15 total. And they're all roughly around the same stage. I might try to leave those all on to harvest together. And if not, then I'll wait to process them together. And we might have enough for pickles. I need help with stink bug problems. I need to just put diatomaceous earth on everything, but it's raining and I can't. And they are, what's it called? Infesting this pumpkin. I don't know if they're really doing any harm though. From where I'm standing, I can see 2 pumpkins that are officially set and possibly a third. Let's go look at on the other side. Vlog, I said I was about to give up on the pumpkins. I guess God had another plan. Said don't give up on the pumpkins. You may have pumpkin pie and pumpkin bread this season still. So 2 pumpkins so far. These are the bugs that I have all over everything. I'm gonna go get a bottle and catch all these guys and feed them to the chickens because they're laying eggs on everything. I don't think they actually eat the plant, but the eggs hatch the larvae and the larvae eat the things, I believe. This is a sad one. It fell off. Are you gonna focus? Nope. The trick to taking these videos on my phone. I don't have all the cool settings and stuff, but hey, it doesn't really matter. Hey chickies! You want a tiny pumpkin? Fight, fight, fight. It's been really nice to have the greenhouse out here because I have all of my garden tools and stuff in there. I don't need to go all the way to the garage or into the house to get my stuff. So I usually end up getting distracted and forgetting by the time I make it back to the house. I forget that there was something I needed to get and come back out to the garden to do. So it's nice to have it in here. Alrighty, thanks for watching everybody. I'm gonna wrap this up right here and right now. I have some bug catching to do and I need to make sure I don't forget. So I'm gonna go hunt for my bottle in there and catch some stinking stink bugs.